Well, greetings, YouTube model people. How's it going? All right, it is actually Thursday night here, November 9th, 2023. And we didn't quite make, obviously, the Halloween group build deadline, which was Halloween Day. For a couple different reasons. It's just been very busy, I haven't had a lot of real, significant amount of time for model building. I did finish up the cancer awareness build though in time for the end of October, but we had to go back with this guy and we'll explain what we had to do. But we started with one look and then it didn't quite look right, so we had to go back and kind of retrace some steps again. So of course, as you can see here, for the 2023 Halloween group build hosted by Russell over at Russell Model Cars, which I also included as a Chris Cortell Celebration of Life appreciation build because, or Celebration of Life build, because I know Chris not only loved Halloween, but he actually did build and paint King Ghidorah, and it wasn't even that long ago. So this is kind of a extra build in Chris's celebration of life and honor. So yeah, a very interesting kit. I kind of went with the gold look to King Ghidorah. That's kind of how Chris approached it as well. And even HPI guy on YouTube also did the same. So enough jibber jabbering from me. Let's show you what we came up with for King Ghidorah, King of the Monsters. Or one of them. So here's what we got. And what's neat about these Aurora kits is they come with the little base, little diorama to set them on, which is super cool. We kind of started that with a matte black and then painted the raised area in a kind of a dark gray or a medium gray, and then put black wash and gray wash over the top to give it more of a layered look to it. The pieces of ruin and building were spray painted a lighter gray, very similar to the plane, and then again gray washed and black washed. Little highlights of lighter paint on the top of the rocks and a few spots to just give it a little bling, so to speak. It does come with a slate here. This was just a cutout. On the instruction book they tell you to use for the slate, which I don't have anything better to use right now. I don't have a printer that's operating here at home. So I think it looked kind of cool being black and white, because again, you think of classic monsters, it was black and white. So here he is. He's a pretty good little size, He stands out pretty far because of his wings, but it's not too crazy huge, right? So if you're looking to get the kit, it's not going to take over your entire world, but it does take a bit of space this way from front to back kind of thing. So in the mouth, we just kind of detailed that out with a pink sort of reddish, and then we went in there with a red wash just to highlight the gum areas and then also just give some depth to the mouth. And we did that with all three mouths here. I have them all opened at different, I guess you could say widths. And really where we went wrong on the, where I said we had to go back and retrace our steps, was originally I painted King Ghidorah gold and then put a heavy black wash on him. And I thought, okay, maybe he looks pretty cool. I was pretty happy with it until I got to the wings. Then I basically put on all these pan painted, and I did not try to paint it perfectly neat because it's a monster and it doesn't have to be. These are like veins, these brown, right? I used this kind of a medium leather brown sort of thing. And then as a wash, I used a brown wash, a dark brown wash. So that's when I saw the brown wash against the gold. I said, oh, that's really the color I'm looking for, not the black against the gold. So we had to basically go back over King Ghidorah the monster part with a toothbrush and water and basically brush off all of the black wash, which wasn't too hard, it's water-based, but it did take some time, and then go back and put on a brown wash. So that's about it, folks. I feel like I'm jibber-jabbering on a little bit too much, but Russell, thank you many times over for hosting the build again this year. As long as you're having a Halloween build, I will be participating. I will try to do better on getting it done in time for Halloween next time around. I really do try my best to get things done within the prescribed timelines, but you know, again, sometimes things just don't work out too well. So that's it, folks. Have a good one. Cheers.